on YouTube and going to share the bio of her. Aditya sir, you can unmute and read her bio. So today's speaker is Raseshvari Hindustani ma'am. She is from Vrindavan, New Delhi nearby. And here is the bio. Aditya sir.
So, as we know her, we know Raseshvari Hindustani as Ras. She is the walking, talking miracle of possibilities and the miracle lady. She's an energy transformation expert who helps founders, business owners, and senior leaders change the energy behind their work so things start moving again. With 25 years of spiritual practice and 15 years of professional experience, she helps you find flow that strategy alone cannot provide. Most business problems are energy problems and not strategy problems. When a leader feels stuck, tired, or under constant pressure, even the best strategies fail. These slow down, decisions feel heavy, and growth feels forced. She works through revenue energetics, a premium one session transformation designed to clear mental fog, emotional block, and the hidden resistance that stops your progress. She does not coach, she does not analyze number. She works at the energy level where clarity, confidence, and leadership presence are created. And her clients usually come to her after trying everything else. After one session, they feel lighter, see more clearly, and notice opportunities opening up again. So now here we hand over to Aras. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Let me
you.
share the slides. Hope it's visible. Let me make it full screen. Hope it's visible. Can anyone say yes?
Yes, it's visible. And I will like to talk more rather than the slides. So in between, you can just, stop showing him. So thank you, everyone, and for being here on Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you, and Radhe Radhe. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge something, basically regarding my profession. When people hear the thing like, the term energy transformation expert, many feel confused, right? Is it a mindset? Is it a motivation? Is it something spiritual or healing? So let me tell you in very simple words, especially a business room like this, a virtual business room. I work with the energy of the internal pressure that business owners carry, because that pressure is one that quietly blocks your revenue, deals, and clarity. And when that pressure is dissolved, business starts responding with ease. I hope you can actually understand that now easily. And most of the business conversations, they are focused on what to do more strategies, more communication skills, more tools, and even more AI these days. But very few conversations focus on what is interfering with you and what exactly are you really doing. And interface is not something you see on the dashboard or it is like, on the spreadsheets. It lives inside the business owner. It lives inside you. And it could be like, I'll say that two people, they could be running the same business model. One struggles and the other one flows. The difference is not about the, effort or the intelligence. Its difference is basically the internal pressure and the internal energy they carry. So can I have the next slide, please? And there's one truth that changes everything, business owners. And most people are never taught that your business is not you. Your business is not the extension of you. It's a separate entity you are in relationship with. It's something you lead. It's something you interact with. And when your internal energy state is chaotic, the business mirrors that chaos. It disturbs your relationship like other relationships in life. And when you overload that relationship with the pressure of urgency, that pressure of that kind of energy that I really need this deal, fear of slowdown, or the business that time actually slows down and tightens. And when the business tightens, automatically money also hesitates, the revenue also hesitates to come. And this is why the business energy is not abstract. It shows up practically as hesitation, as urgency, over-explaining, overworking, and inconsistent revenue. And next, please. And there is something subtle but very powerful to understand, that needing money or revenue is not the same as being able to receive money. Can I speak? You just stop showing it. So it's like, we all need money. We generally need a lot of revenue, but the pressure attached to that need makes receiving unsafe. Brigadier Basin also spoke about the receiving. Receiving actually matters a lot in each and every damn case. So money basically doesn't respond to urgency. It responds to your energy of clarity, ease, and freedom. And I'm going to focus on only one revenue leak today, because there are a lot of revenue leaks, but yeah, I would love to tell you one revenue leak. Can I have the slide number 5, please? Five. Back. Yeah. Back. Yeah. So because if this shifts, everything else becomes easier. And that revenue leak is the energy of internal pressure. Internal pressure, it like sounds like this deal has to work. I cannot afford to fail now. I need this client to say yes now. And or something is wrong. If money slows down, what will I do? So this pressure doesn't motivate money. Pressure actually scares the money. And just think about like a relationship you care for. It's like that only. Like if you are putting a lot of pressure that what should be done or what should not be done, that will actually suffocate that person. So imagine that energy. Will it motivate that person to be around you, or it will scare that person to come to you? So same is with the money. I hope you all agree, right? So stop sharing, please. Let me share a real example. There was a young entrepreneur running an e-commerce business for about 4 to 5 years. And in the beginning, everything was going smooth. Sales were good. Growth was steady. And then slowly, things started dropping. His sales dropped. His growth dropped. He did everything the market tells you to do. Change the strategies, change the products, put more money into the ads, and listen to the experienced people on the YouTube and business gurus, but nothing shifted. And that's when he reached out to me through some reference. And in the session, we didn't work on the strategy. We actually worked on the energy of the pressure he was carrying. The fear of decline, the urgency of to fix everything, the constant that something is wrong kind of energy, the heaviness of that personal life, so much. And in the session itself, he felt as if heavy load is taken off, and he felt so light and peaceful. And within days, his business started responding. Sales started coming back. Momentum, it also returned. So nothing magical, guys. Just energy interference was removed, cleared, or released. That's all. And this happened in May or June. And since then, his business has been running smoothly. And for actually to explain more, I'll say it's like a deformatting a computer. When too many corrupted files are running in the background, the system becomes slow, even if the software is perfect, right? And once the background interference is clear, the system starts running smoothly again. So can I have the next slide, please? Sixth. Next one. Yeah. Next, back. Sixth. This is seventh. Isse pehle wali. Back. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know it's a bit difficult to actually, yeah. So basically, this is what happens when we do everything externally, but never check the internal energy and the relationships we are having with our business. And once that energy shifts, the entire business changes, believe me. And you have just heard about the communication from Brigadier Basin, and you will hear next about AI and selling better from Rishi. Both are powerful tools. AI is especially incredible support for the business owners, and we call it an augmented intelligence also. But there is one thing we often overlook. No tool works in isolation. Every tool works through the person using it. And that's why our internal energy matters. Not as a belief, not as a concept, but as a practical foundation for how business tools actually perform. The same tool used from pressure, it may feel heavy and exhausted. And if it's used from the clarity, it feels supportive and effective. So the question is not whether, it's not whether the communication works. The question is not whether AI works. The real question is from what internal state or energy state are you using them? Am I right? So moving towards the next slide. Yes. So as this session is about the revenue energetics, I'll again say that money does not respond to your desperation. It responds to your inner safety, clarity, and presence, because presence is where your choice replaces that urgency. I'll definitely talk a little bit about the inner safety and the clarity also. So we can stop sharing over here. When business actually stops feeling like survival, believe me, guys, money starts behaving like support. And when business feels like survival, your system is always in an emergency mode. Emergency mode means you are rushing decisions, you are afraid to say no, you over adjust with your clients, you tolerate things you normally wouldn't, and you keep checking numbers anxiously. So when the internal pressure is gone, business no longer feels like survival, and very few practical changes start showing up. Let me explain what those changes look like. And see, these are not the techniques. These are just the symptoms of pressure energy leaving your system. So the first one is that your decision, it slows down. When the pressure reduces, your decision slows down. And how? It actually means like, it doesn't mean laziness. It doesn't mean that you stop taking opportunities. It means you stop reacting and choosing. Earlier, out of pressure, you might say yes immediately to a deal. And even when inside you don't feel light about the pricing or the client or the scope, you say yes because you need it, right? But when the pressure energy is not there, you can just, you'll be into that mode, like, have a pause and just say, is this really the right client for me? Or is this something I actually want to go with? And if it feels right, you'll choose it. If it doesn't, you won't. So that's real choosing. That's clarity without pressure. So that is what I actually wanted to say when I was talking about that your decisions slow down. And next is your voice. It carries energy before it carries words. Brigadier Basin has spoken a lot about that too. You have all heard, let's talk about in a different way. You all have heard someone on a sales call who really sounds very pushy or defensive or keeps over-explaining. It's the pressure speaking. And now think of someone who isn't under pressure and their voice naturally slows down, and they don't try to convince, they don't speak with, they just speak with certainty. And what happens? You immediately feel like, oh, I can trust this person. That trust immediately builds. And clients, they trust steadiness much more than excitement, because your energy speaks louder than your words. I'm sure you guys can actually, receive my energy over here while speaking too. So this is what I meant over here. And the next effect is that your boundaries become clear. When I'm talking about the boundaries become clear, it's not that, that you are actually becoming a very attitude kind of person. No. When you are not desperate, your boundaries automatically become clear. It is like you stop saying yes to everything. You stop discounting instantly. You stop chasing non-responsive leads. You stop overthinking for underpaying clients. And being clear is not about having clear boundaries, is not about being rude or strong. They are the result of the inner safety. And what inner safety means over here is that you don't feel that your survival depends on this one deal only. And when deep inside you feel it's fine, if this doesn't work out, your energy is relaxed. And when your energy relaxes, you don't over adjust, you don't tolerate nonsense, you don't sell yourself with effort. So everything is interrelated, and boundaries don't come from energy or force. They come from not being afraid, not being scared. So this is what, yes. And can I have the slide 8? Next one. Yes. So as I earlier mentioned, that money starts behaving like support. I don't mean that money magically appears. I mean that very practical things starts changing. Deal close with less or no friction. The client shows up, the payments come on time, and you stop firefighting constantly. Money flows more easily because the energy inviting it is no longer anxious or forceful. So friends, honestly, it's all about energy. Once the energy is shifted or transformed, life and business get changed too. And people often ask me that how one session can create a big shift, because I don't fix the business. I remove the energy of the interference between you and your business. And that's simple, right? And yeah, can we stop it over here? So just before closing, in case there is any point that you feel that really curious to know more, that how your business is getting affected, and by the energy you are carrying, the internal state you are having, you are most welcome to reach out. And it's not about, honestly, it's not about healing. It's only that when energy shifts, many things heal automatically, including business results. And I am watching like a lot of hands over here. So would you guys like to ask anything?
Your energy is here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I go
Yeah.
first? Yeah.
Yeah, Rishi, sir, go ahead.
So I just want to add that I resonate 200% with whatever Raseshwari ji has said. It is the same thing that she's talking about that has impacted my own life in the last 2 years. And, at first, I also feel, I know it's more like sharing than a question, but I just wanted, because I would have used up my time of my presentation. Thank you for this presentation. And I just want to, reach out to the people who are like the way I used to be, very logical, very scientific, very ये सब कैसा होता है and all that. It is what she's saying is more than true. I mean, it is like it is the baseline. In fact, many times as a digital marketing guy, I'm working with this person, and there is a good intention to do well, but it's not selling, it's not happening, it's not working. And I'm like, I want to connect this person with an energy healer because the energy blockages मुझे दिख रहा है यहाँ पे. And but if I say that, I might sound like a guy that's like, क्या बात कर रहे हैं, तू डिजिटल मार्केटिंग वाला है, तू यार मेरे को डिजिटल मार्केटिंग सर्विस दे, तू मेरे को ज्ञान मत दे. And I feel like, yeah, I better hold on. But I can see some people who are doing digital marketing service for me are like going super well because their energy is clear. And some are not doing well. No matter, I'm giving the same services to them, but it's not working. So what you're saying, Rasheshwari ji, is fantastic. Thank you so much for this content. There's no real question, but it's just appreciation and resonance to whatever you're saying. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing that, Rishi. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have known Russ for a long time and known her very well and heard all this from her earlier also in bits and pieces. Thank you, Russ, for today clarifying the whole thing. I think I need a lot from you because I do find that clutter in my mind. And, I'm also trying to link this with when I went to Sydney to do Tony Robbins' Unleash the Power Within, he used this sentence over and over and over again. And he says, energy is everything and everything is energy. Baat khatam. So, and then I have quoted Tony Robbins in most of my workshops, but without really understanding the inner part of energy, which I think she has explained so well today. So, Ras, thank you very much. It was very good. I just want to ask you this one question that how deep do you have to go? Will one session be enough, or sometimes you have to go deeper? Because I think I personally require that energy cleansing. And like when you give the example of the computer, oh yes, I've got hundreds of those stupid files running behind in my scene. I want to get rid of them. And I actually want to get rid of them on my computer as well. So
Okay.
there Rishi will help. So both of you need to help me.
Yeah, thank you,
Yes,
Brigadier, for
Siddharth,
asking that. So, yes, only one session is sufficient with me. The reason is it depends upon the expertise of the person, right? So, somebody may ask you for many sessions, and somebody can change the energies in just one session. So, for me, it is like, yes, I think one session is more than enough with me.
Okay. So be ready. Spare
Thank
your
you.
time for me.
Sure.
yes, Siddharth sir.
Yes, ma'am. In fact, this is so relevant today because I just met with Rishi yesterday and we were speaking on a lot of things. And Rishi gave me this one thing, and he's in fact told me that you need to change your energy because I have this thing of, what if? And not the other way around. So it's always been what if, and this has happened recently, and I am trying to change it. And Rishi's been a great guide and philosopher in terms of being and a friend in telling me that you are enough and you are more than enough, and which I don't realize and I don't hear much. So I think I would love to speak with you and understand more about this. In fact, I just completed my NLP last month, and that has helped me a little more in understanding where to go. But I think a session with you would definitely help understand, go deeper in this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And I just have 1 more minute. Or
Yeah.
okay, Rima, just a second, Rima. So, Siddharth, I would love to tell you one thing. It's great that you have, learned this mindset NLP. But what I mean, mind, or if we talk about the brain, it's a part of the body.
Yes.
Okay, you can train it, but here everything energy is actually there in each and every cell of your body. It's not in the
Yeah.
mind too. So when we are
Absolutely.
working on that, everything shifts. You don't have to, in my sessions, you don't have to actually get into the logical brain. It is bypassing the logical brain.
Okay.
So this is what, yeah, thank you.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Rima, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think my question was just half of what you just mentioned right now. I was going to ask you that is it more like a counseling we talk about, the mind, or is it something else, some other practices? So I just want to know, are we doing some practices? Are we getting to silence and you're doing the entire work and then the energy shifts and I just start getting the more positive thoughts and the more clarity in my head, or I have to be a part in it, like in doing the
Yeah.
practices. How would we?
Oh, yes, thank you. So the thing is, it's not counseling. I would definitely let you know after the session few things you have to take care of, like you're not getting other people's energy, like the point of views and the judgments, all that stuff. But yeah, it is basically I'll be the one who will be doing all the work on you while talking to you little bit, what exactly is happening with you, all that stuff. But it's like, it's okay, in a very simple words, if I'll say that somebody in depression is coming to you, okay, And being a doctor, you are just telling that person that, okay, just do mindset training, talk about the positive things, think about the positive things, go over there, go over there. But that person is not in that condition actually to actually go with that, whatever she's saying, right? Now your energy is blocked. So I will be actually clearing up so that everything is aligned in the session only, and he's out of depression. And believe me, guys, I have done this a lot of times.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
it's same with the business. Yeah, thank you so much.
Last query from Geeta ji for 30 seconds because we already crossed the time zone. Yeah, yes, Geeta ji, go ahead. Since
सर
we
एक
have
सर सर मेरे को एक रिक्वेस्ट है. What Raseshwari ji is saying is very powerful. I would like Geeta to have more time because मेरा presentation का time मैं 5-10 मिनट निकाल सकता हूँ. So please give the time to Geeta and give the time to Raseshwari ji. Please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Rishi.
Thank you, Rishi. You're giving me a gift for your birthday. Thank you for that. So, actually, Siddharth and Reema asked part of the questions that I wanted to know. I just wanted to know, see, I'm based out of Bangalore, okay? And whatever you were talking about, is there something I experience? Because I know that my business has a lot of potential and I keep experiencing blocks. Rishi is aware of that as well. I guess that's why he gave me the time, and I'm very grateful for that. So I would like to know how you would work. Would you, I mean, like how, because you're based in Delhi and I'm here, and how does that work? How will I consult with you?
Yeah, so number one, even if you're in Bangalore, that doesn't matter. I do each and everything online.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a myth that for the energy work, you need to be physically present. No, energy travels everywhere, that we have been reading in science since childhood.
No, that was not my question. Because you were saying business related coaching. Would you have to visit my facility, or would that be on a video call? How?
So the thing is, when you're talking about the business coaching, I don't coach. Okay. I will be just, when you are in the session, I will be just reading the energy, whatever is not working for you, and what all you are carrying inside, and just I will release or clear that energy. Okay. And things will start shifting immediately. That's all. I mean, few things you will be start feeling in the session only. If all that stress you are, and you may feel like, oh, wow. I mean, now I have a lot of clarity. Now you feel that everything can happen. What the hope you lost. And maybe in a day or two, you start seeing the effect in your business too. So it happens like that. Not a coaching, nothing. Yeah.
Understood. Which modalities do you use?
So when actually they spoke about that, I'm into the spirituality for more than 25 years. And yes, I was a science student too. So learned a lot, studied a lot, quantum physics. And I was actually an Access Consciousness Worldwide facilitator also previously. So yeah, after in 2022, because of my health collapse, I shut down everything. And so now I'm back more with more power. So it's like, it's that only. It's not that I'm using Reiki, pranic healing, any combination of this. No. I mean, I'm not working on your chakras. I'm not working on your any particular modality. I'm just checking out the energy. I just see that whatever the blockages you have in your body or in your mind, wherever they are, and just work. That's all.
Understood.
Yeah.
That's very true. So how long will a session take usually?
It takes 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. I will connect with you for more details.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actually, what I know is that Russ does nothing but magic. She's learned this magic from somewhere, and she is that miracle queen, and I've seen her performing miracles.
Thank you. That's the reason Brigadier actually pulls us everywhere. So the miracle is always.
That is how all of you need to thank me for getting me to help you listen to her. I pulled her in, and when I said come and join RB, she had no option.
Yes, thank you. I'm grateful to all of you.
If you want permit, shall we go for next session?
Sure, please.
Okay.